guys are one of the favorites. How do you deal with that expectation of, kind of having the eyes on you?
I think we just stay within us. We throw good shots. We know coming in here, every team's good. So we're not coming in here we're coming in here with confidence, but so does every team. So we're just staying within ourselves, cheering for each other, staying patient, executing, and see what happens after that.
Yeah, I think we, at the end of the day, always remember that every team is here for a reason. So we don't want to take any of that for granted. And we just keep doing penguin bowling, I feel.
Yeah, we're just bowling for ourselves, I feel like.
Yeah, no, I think because they said these teams are all so darn good, and we just kind of stay in our zone and do our thing, and we just hope things fall their way. But we know every match is going to be a battle, and I mean, you obviously have some advantage with the lane choice, but really outside of that, the matchups are all going to be tough.
You guys started again playing a scrappy Marian University team who gave you guys a real run for your money that first game. Maybe even performed a little bit more than expected in that first game. How did you guys kind of deal with them putting all that pressure on you guys early?
I think we just stayed within us. The game plan was executing shot after shot, making our spares, doing the best that we can because there's only so much we can control, and then we just stayed within us, and what happened, and it went our way, and that's great.
Yeah, I feel like for this match we really understood what we could control, and we just focused on controlling what we could control, because at the end of the day, sometimes pins fall weird ways, and you just have to roll with all the punches.
Ain't that the truth?
Yeah, no, Marian's a great team.
Yeah.
We weren't surprised at all, and I think 6th, 7th frame, it was pretty much an even match, and I think we were all having a good time, really just kind of working on the moves. Lanes were going through a pretty big move in 5th, 6th frame. We were kind of trying to stay ahead of it as best we could, but we weren't shocked it was a tight match because they're a very good team.
It was a good match.
Yeah.
Very fun.
It was a good match. I was trying to catch as much as I can. For this 43-foot pattern, right, there's the kind of, shape was kind of dangerous early. How did you guys what was your game plan coming into that particular pattern? Was something with higher volume and a lot of length?
Started farther right with more sanded stuff for sure.
Yeah.
It's definitely different than on what we've been playing for most of the year, so we kind of just adjusted depending on that, yesterday in practice, and today is also different, so we kind of just play it by ear and figure it out as we go.
Yeah, a lot of the difference too is you don't have teams bowling on your opening pair for the practice session for those 12 minutes. It's pretty much there sitting by itself, so they don't break down very fast, so you've got to use some surface, especially on this kind of pattern, and try to make some good shots and burn a little spot for yourself. And obviously Marian helped too because they were making good shots playing kind of where we were, and lanes opened up just a little, but they were pretty tough the whole way through.
You kind of burn a little trench in where you could actually start to shape it a little bit later. You guys what did you guys start to see, I guess, probably game 1 or 2 or game 2 or 3 of the Baker match where you said, okay, let's go. It seems like you guys really put your pedal to the metal there.
I think it just helped that it opened up a little bit.
I think after bowling for a certain time, we also get more comfortable.
Yeah.
Then we're kind of getting in the rhythm of everything, so we were just enjoying the moment really, because I think we all know that it's the end of the season. We're enjoying every moment together and doing the best we can.
We were fired up.
Yeah,
We definitely were.
I love it. I love
Yeah.
seeing the fire up and the passion. Because you don't know are any of you seniors?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So this
Yep.
is-
Yeah.
What is it like knowing that this is your last tournament, last bit of collegiate bowling?
I mean, I feel like I always try not to think about it because it makes me, a little sad and emotional. But I think then we just cherish it even more, knowing that we put it all out there and we're really trying to bowl our best and make the good shots that we know we can make and bowl what we know how to do.
Yeah, they were just having fun. Yeah, I think even in the middle of that first match where it was close, first point, I think I could just sense we were still enjoying it. There wasn't really any tension there, and I think that's the biggest thing. I think we're embracing our time together.
Yeah,
sure.
we are.
What about you?
I would say the same thing. I don't usually think about it, but this weekend I'm thinking about it, and I'm really taking it every moment and just making sure I enjoy it and I'm in the present because it's so much fun and it's our last year, so obviously we're making the most of it.
Now you guys are now going to square up against a very, very, very good team in North Carolina A&T. What are your guys' thoughts on that team?
I think we're just going to do what we've been doing. Go in there with making good shot, making our spares, staying together, cheering for each other, supporting everybody, and we'll see what happens.
Everybody here is good, so what happens, happens.
All right. Thanks, guys.